Hello and welcome to a quiz brought to you by the Peters Township Public Library. I am Miss Shannon.
And I'm Miss Linda, and we're here with part 2 of everything that's happening in the Peters Township Public Library Youth Services Department. The best.
In October.
And I said that, second half of October.
You just said part 2.
Oh, in October. All right. That's all right, right? Okay, so
It's
whatever.
a busy month.
It's a busy month.
So busy that we're losing our minds.
Okay, so.
All right, so,
Oh.
you gonna impale me?
Maybe. Well, you found it. Did you find this?
I think Miss Diane
Okay,
actually
so, you know, I decorated for us the last episode.
You're not gonna catch a pumpkin with it.
No, but you know what? This is kind of like a creepy time of year, you know, and I was just telling you in between, like the creepy stories or movies that I'd watched, you know, but I don't like those, I don't like the chainsaw movies and like those kind of movies. I like more psychological, you know, I don't like gore.
Yeah, I don't like gore
But
either.
just in case, I've got my weapon. I've got something like goblin hunting or something, you know?
Goblin hunt, yeah, well, they're making new Ghostbusters, so there you go. Can you bust a ghost with that? Who are you going to call, Linda?
Who am I going to call? You. Ghostbusters. So here's my prop. I'm going to save it in case
you never know what
gets
you might
crazy
find when
in
you
here.
clean
Watch
out a closet or a break room at the library.
Yes.
And Linda found
We found
this net.
And
with my net, I can get them, I bet.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know.
He goes and runs and gets his net to catch thing 1 and thing 2.
All right.
You might, I don't know that. But maybe you have
Bring
to
it down. Bring it. Oh, bring it down.
They're never going to invite you back.
All right, we're going to move on. I'm putting my prop aside. It doesn't. I don't need to use it quite
So
yet.
we found that recently when we were cleaning out some stuff, and Linda just thought.
I just thought,
you know, might as well.
Got to
show and
grab
tell.
onto it. Yeah, show and tell what we find in our closets.
All right, difficult. So after that, do you have any buzz bits for us?
I do. And as a matter of fact, we were just talking about this morning about virtual programming and how through the pandemic there was so much virtual programming. But now that we're not quite sure where we are with the pandemic and where we are with how we're going to do our programming. You know, and not only us, like just in general, and I'll just speak for like libraries and our industry, because they bring up something that we are in the middle of. So do we keep everything virtual? Do we do a combined, you know, like virtual, which we'll talk about like with Taylor Jenkins Reid, there's going to be a virtual author visit, both, well, it's going to be both. And, or do we just start going like in person? So I know that for now we've been very cautious, and we are slowly bringing in some programs that we've talked about last time, and we're going to talk about again, that are smaller that we're bringing in. But there was a question that went out, and I believe there was this question on a survey that went out from our library too, asking people what they thought. I believe, wasn't there one of like, are you comfortable with coming back to the library for live programming? Do you want to keep it virtual, etc.? And actually it was very mixed, as they're saying in this article. It said a couple months into the COVID-19, this is by Jessica Pride, we saw the beginnings of something a little bit magical. In the midst of lockdowns and closures and social distancing, people still wanted to talk about books. Well, then of course comes, okay, let's do this virtually. So we, as well as them, had to step outside of our box and think of like, how can we still get out to our patrons, our kids in our department? How can we reach them if they can't come in? So, you know, we had to get very creative, and I thought that we did a good job at that. So there's been book festivals, et cetera, that bring in authors, and so what they did was they go virtual, but the benefits of that they're afraid of stopping altogether is, and this is something that we talked about this morning, access. You know, beyond even our own plans for holding off on in-person stuff, there was hope expressed that we could make it at least a hybrid whenever we want to be meeting in person, which I like that idea. You know, some people still are on the fence about
and that's fine.
whether they want to come back in person or not. Yeah, and it is fine. This is all an unknown. We have, you know, in our lifetimes, never seen anything like this. So we're still kind of wading our way through it. So do we take that away? Those people that suddenly had access, now that could be taken away from them the moment that we decide to go fully in person. It really has opened up for a lot of people. Accessibility, you don't have to worry. I mean, you can just, you know, do the programs from the, you know, comfort of your own living room and still be a part of it, and actually more a part of it. And the one thing I wanted to talk about with this is, you know how we, as a matter of fact, right now we're in the middle of the Pennsylvania Library Association convention. We're in the middle of this, and we aren't anywhere. And actually, it was supposed to be in Monroeville this year. Pittsburgh was hosting it, and like last year, it is virtual. But the benefits to being virtual, as it points out in here, is know how when we go to them and it would be like, okay, you go to this one, I'll go to this one, and then we'll combine our notes, and everybody's learning different things, but some of us might, well, I would have liked to have seen those authors too, and et cetera. When it's virtual, you still get that opportunity. Instead of having to pick and choose, you have the opportunity to see and do everything, because
you can see stuff that's happening at the same time because you can watch it later.
Exactly.
Which is nice.
Yeah, there's some nice, really nice options. And there's some benefits with that. I've actually kind of liked it.
Yeah.
You know, that we can get in there and watch it when we've got time. And it's actually more relaxing. I mean, there's something to be said about the camaraderie and getting together and sharing information, but you know, I can also see the virtual of how it reaches so many other people.
Yeah, I feel like they might offer a virtual option always.
Always.
Even
that's what this article is saying.
Yeah.
You know, let's not just drop it.
Right.
And I would hope that for us too. And we've talked about that.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to just drop it and go, okay, right back to where we were. We've learned so much, so why would we need to do that?
Right. The technology is there to put it together.
Absolutely. So. Amen. All right.
Very cool.
I'm done.
All right. So moving into
you can
October.
let us know if anybody has an opinion on this. You know, let us know at the library. Email us or whatever if you have an opinion on virtual or in house programming.
Yep. And the best part about Book Buzz is you can watch us anytime you want to.
Amen.
On repeat.
That does, you can watch it
Do you
directly.
help sleeping at night?
Absolutely. 3 a.m.
Load
We're
us
there
up.
for you.
All right, so moving on, we have tons of October events, so much so
God.
that in our last episode, they were like literally cutting us off. So that might happen again.
Okay.
But the first one we're going to talk about, because this is going throughout most of the month, is our pumpkin decorating contest. So if you pre-register, you get a free pumpkin about this size, give or take, a little pie-sized pumpkin. And you're to decorate it and bring it back to the library, but it has to be decorated like a book character. So I've seen people in our library, if you want some examples, we have the girl with the bad case of the stripes.
Yeah.
We
That's
have
adorable.
a scarecrow, and we have
What's that dog one?
Mudge from
Mudge.
Henry and Mudge.
Yeah.
So, and those are actually not real pumpkins, so we're able to use them every year. But you're going to get a real pumpkin. But if we're limited to 24. So if you do not get a real pumpkin, you can still purchase a pumpkin or bring in a pumpkin from home, decorate like a book character, and still participate in the contest.
Nice.
So all pumpkins are due to us, decorated by Friday the 22nd, and then we're going to have a display where patrons can kind of vote for which one that they like the best. They'll put a little ticket in for their favorite or whatever, and then at the end, we'll pick our winner on the 27th, and we'll call everybody to come back, pick up your pumpkin so you can have it on display at home for Halloween. And our winner will be contacted, and they'll get a gift card. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
So we have that going on. In September, we launched a brand new teen book club that we're going to continue on for a few months. It's based upon the Shadow and Bone series, which has become a popular Netflix show. A lot of our teens are reading it. It's a dystopian series taking place in this universe where there's this big, like they call it the fold. It's like this area full of all these monsters and things that's been created. And there are people that have like powers that can kind of fight monsters and different things. And there's people that do not. And there's like a surf kind of class. There's like a class system involved.
Oh, wow.
So this is book 2, Siege and Storm. So we read and discussed Shadow and Bone in September, and now we're going to read and discuss Siege and Storm. If you register for it, everybody, you have to register for it in general to attend. But the first 5 that sign up get a free paperback copy of the book. So we gave out free copies of Shadow and Bone in September. And now we're going to give Siege and Storm. So even if you didn't join us in September, you still have time to catch up if you've already read Shadow and Bone, or you want to read it real quick and then read Siege and Storm you want to have it read before you come so you're able to discuss it. If you've read the show, if you've watched the show,
Okay.
it's a little bit different than the books, as everything is. In the books, so there's Leigh Bardugo. She has 2 trilogies. She has the Shadow and Bone trilogy, and she also has a Six of Crows trilogy. And in the TV series, they combine both. So like it goes back and forth between being about the characters that are in Shadow and Bone, and then they throw in characters from Six of Crows. Now, I have watched just a couple episodes of the TV series, and I've only read Shadow and Bone so far. So I can kind of just because I know that's how they do it, I'm like, well, that character isn't in Shadow and Bones. They must be in Six of Crows, or maybe they've been created completely new for the TV series too. I'm not sure.
You never know.
So it's a lot of fun. If you watch the show, or if you want to watch the show, or you want to read the books, whatever, please join us for this. We are going to go through and read both trilogies. So we're reading Shadow and Bones. We read first one was in September. We're going to read book 2 in October, book 3 in November, and then we'll start Six of Crows in December, and then go into the new year with books 2 and 3. So, and then we will move on to maybe something else. But so it's just a 6-week or 6-month book club that we're going to do, reading all of the books from the series, because the kids are really enjoying them. So we might as well.
Great.
If you get a free book too, so why not?
Hey, I'm in.
So.
All right. If you are not a teen and you are a tween, like 4th, 5th, 6th grade, you are not left out. We have a book club for you.
And your book club is so fun.
Oh, it is. Oh, the kids. We had our first in-house book club last Thursday, and it was so much fun. I just want to tell you, you know how we always say if there's food, they will come, because it's right after school. So I promise, because after school you're a little hungry. I promise there's snacks involved. There is food. This month we are reading. We're going to talk about it Thursday, October 28th at 4 after school. If you're at McMurray, walk on over. If you're not and you're getting a ride over, we'll wait for you, and always have activities. We are reading Ophi's Ghost by Justina Ireland. It's a great historical fiction book that takes place back in 1922. But the interesting thing, too, that I just thought was kind of fun is that it's about a family that moves from Georgia to Pittsburgh.
Very cool.
Yes, very cool.
So some cool Pittsburgh history, too. And so Ophi, as the title says, is able to see ghosts. And the ghosts, it's not like they're the scary, I'm going to spook you kind of thing. They're ghosts. One in particular is a young lady, a girl that actually is a friendly one, and they talk about what she has been through in her life with, the different things. So that's what we're reading. So tweens, you are not left out. Very cool.
We've got this.
Very cool.
All right. Last night, this is so perfect. So last night we had our first in-house family Lego night. It was so much fun. These kids were so into it. And not only the kids, the parents. And I told you we had the one family that had the mom and the grandma with them. It was so sweet to walk around. Of course, you know me, I took pictures. And watch them think and build things together. It was a challenge, and they would pull, they had little cups with these challenge cards in it, and they would pull them out and look at them and see, which of the challenges they wanted to try to do. And then I took their masterpieces when they were through, and they are on display at the library with the names of who did it. And it's such a fun event. So I hope to build that up again and get some more families. The next one meets Monday, October 25th, 6:30 p.m. And that one will be Halloween themed challenges.
Oh, fun.
It's very fun.
That would be cool. And we also have some more all ages programs coming up. On Monday, the 18th at 7, we're going to have a pumpkin painting party. So if you are participating in the book character, if you want to bring your pumpkin with you and get that painted at the library and use our own supplies and get that, then you'll be prepared to get ready on your book character. You're welcome to do that.
Do they bring their own pumpkin for the pumpkin painting?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss Sydney's hosting that, and I'm not sure
how she's going to do it.
If you have to bring your own pumpkin or not. So the details are going to be when you register. We'll let you know if you have to bring your own pumpkin
Sounds
or
good.
not. And then they're going to be showing the movie Halloween Town outside on on Saturday, October 23rd at 7. So that is registration required as well, since it is an after-hours event. So to get in the Halloween spirit, and that's for all ages. So we are, like I mentioned last episode, we're doing a teen-only outdoor movie, and then there's going to be an all-ages outdoor movie. So all fall Halloween fun.
This is a fun month. It is
Busy
for all
month,
of that.
yeah. I love
Busy.
all the seasonal stuff we get to do.
All right, so another thing that September brought a lot of our smaller programs back in-house, which has been fun. One of which is chess. So we do chess with a champion, which is Mr. Pete, wonderful, wonderful man that has been volunteering for us for years doing this, teaching the kids how to play chess. That is going to be October 19th at 6:30. It's a Tuesday night. We have all the boards. We supply all the chess boards, so you don't have to haul anything. But I have to tell you, during the summer, we met twice a month. So Pete was doing this virtually twice a month for us, which actually probably ended up to be a lot more work for him because he was doing it all on his computer and then screen sharing, and he's just, again, he's just a blessing. But there were two children in particular that made it through the entire summer, that were there every single program, which was wonderful. So we wanted to reward them, and we made special shirts that you can only win if you're part of the chess club. And yeah, I made them. I thought they turned out pretty cool, and the pictures of the kids wearing them, loved them. And it's cool kids play chess.
Yeah, they are really cute.
Aren't they cool? Yeah, I was very proud of them. And so we made them, and we are giving those out to special chess players. So
very cool.
Come and try to win
earn your free shirt.
Earn a shirt, yes. Moving on, Maker Monday, that's another after-school program. Just like, coming in for the Tween Book Club, you can walk down from McMurray, walk over from McMurray, or after school, obviously after school, and snacks will be included. And it's Maker Monday, it's October 18th, which is a Monday. And you'll come into the room, our multi-purpose room, and there'll always be something for you to do, something to explore, something to engage you in working with each other. It is student run, so you are doing it within yourselves. I'm not hovering, you don't need a teacher. You are exploring and figuring it out. And it's our first one so far, so good.
Yeah, they had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
they really did.
Nice group of kids.
All right, so another one that we brought back to in person was our night with WQED. So this month we're going to do a special Curious George Halloween. So we're going to watch a Curious George Halloween show. We're going to do some Halloween George crafts, and it's going to be in the evening. It is registration for all of our programs is required because we do have limited space. More limited now since we're in person. So that's going to be on Thursday the 21st at 6:30, Curious George Halloween.
I love Curious George.
And another one that we're bringing back, we haven't done it since 2019, is our mini golf in the library. So we set up the entire library as a mini golf course, and you get to play mini golf throughout the entire library. So you must register for a tea time with your family. It goes from 10 to 2.
I love it. tea times.
And you just come for your tea time, and then you get to play through, and our staff all help design the different holes. So we kind of have a little competition amongst ourselves, because while you're doing it, you get to vote for your favorite hole. And it's just a lot of fun. We get our putters are borrowed from Sunset Golf in South Park. They've partnered with us now for a couple years with that, and they're willing to do it again. So yes, so please make sure you register. It's going to be on Saturday. It's not for a little bit. It's not till November, but we want to let you guys know about it. It's going to be on Saturday. Yeah, it does fill. So Saturday, November 13th, from 10 to 2, you can sign up for your 20-minute tea time.
And you have to either call us or come to our youth services desk.
Right. Yeah, you can't register online for this one.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun. And walk-ins, this little note, walk-ins cannot be guaranteed a spot.
Right.
Well, because if it fills out, it fills up.
Yep. So that's why you have to call us first if you can.
Yeah. It was really cool.
It is
very, very different and a blast. Okay, Explore and Make Tuesdays. I wish I would have brought this sample of her. You brought it!
I brought it.
Yay! I didn't. I was like, oh my gosh. This is so.
I know, I'm going to make one.
That is so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so cute.
So this is candy corn button art for 7th. Oh, no. Well, that has at different times. Candy corn button art on October 19th. And 7th through 12th grade will be from 3 to 4 p.m. 4th through 6th grade, 4 to 5 p.m. with Miss Beth. And I think she did a great job on that.
Yeah, they're really cute.
That's so fun. And that's something you can just keep and put out every year.
Right.
We all need it.
I know.
Decorations.
I know. I love it. I want to make one too.
Yeah. Good job for her. She's been making some cool things.
She's very crafty.
Very crafty. We love it. I just stare at her in awe, like the things that she comes up with. She just flips me out. Well, the last thing I thought you and I could talk about together, because Taylor Jenkins Reid is a novelist that for Novel November, it's back live and virtual. But you have 3 options for this. You can do live, like regular. You can do VIP live, or you can do virtual. 3 different cost points for that. But it is going to fill, and it is going to be right here in the brand new Peters Township High School auditorium. And I saw a program in the auditorium, and I'll tell you what, it is beautiful. It's such a nice venue. I really look forward to that.
I can't wait. And she's so good too. And like, I had a teen actually on the Animal Fair tell me about how she really likes her books. So her style of writing really spans multi-generations.
It does.
So and like some of her books have already been purchased to be adapted into film. I think
Daisy Jones.
Yeah, I just saw that. And also Evelyn Hugo is being made into their movie or TV series as well. And Malibu Rising was purchased, but nothing has been planned yet.
Yeah.
So like a lot of big stuff is happening for her soon.
Yeah.
So come now before, you can say, I saw her when, when that's now.
I know. I know. Her books are, and you and I, we've both been, I read Daisy Jones and the Six for a book club, and read the what are you reading? Listening to now? One True Loves. That was good. Oh my gosh!
I loved the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I haven't read that one yet.
So good.
Is it?
And I'm also currently reading Malibu Rising too.
Yeah, I have Malibu Rising. I ordered that so that I could get an autograph too. But I want to read it.
Well, if you did the VIP, you get a free copy of Malibu Rising.
Yeah, that's true. But maybe I'll get it autographed and send it to my sister or something. Or maybe it'll be a Christmas present. I don't know. But anyway.
Spoiler alert!
Okay, family, somebody's getting a book. I always give books anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, with something else, but my family knows that they're going to get some sort of book as well. That is going to be fun. It's going to fill up. There are only 300 tickets available total.
Yeah.
And I don't even know where it's at now, what's left, but it's going to fill. So be there or be square. Thursday, November 4th, 7 p.m. at the Peters Township High School auditorium.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It is.
For sure.
We have our tickets.
Yes, VIP.
We're doing
the
VIPs.
VIP, you get food from V&V Scratch Kitchen, and you get an autograph, or you get a copy of the book and a small book signing.
Yep, you get
intimate book signing.
Intimate book signing, yeah. So we get to meet her, and yeah. Oh, we're in, and yes, we pay for it.
Yes, we do.
No freebies. No, we pay for it. A lot of the staff is going and doing that. Everybody's so excited.
Yeah, we're all bringing our friend groups and stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Book groups. Yep, tell your book groups. All right, so do you have a book?
I'll let you go first since I did one last time and you didn't.
Okay. Oh, well, do I have to do?
Do what you want. What did you find? Okay, go ahead.
Should I do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me explain for those that maybe haven't watched us before.
If you're new to Book Buzz.
If you're new to Book Buzz, anything goes, all right? So we never know what each other's going to do because that makes it more fun.
Yeah, I didn't
for
know
us
Linda had
either.
these pumpkins in her bag for one thing.
Nope. Now,
I knew she had the net because there was no way escaping.
Yeah,
that.
I couldn't hide that one under my coat. Well, I didn't have a coat. Anything goes. And in Youth Services Department, we have the fun of finding and reading about all of these books. So we're going to have to take this down.
Okay.
All of these different books. Now, whether you like to hear this or not, some of the most popular books for real little ones.
And bigger.
Oh, that's true, and bigger. Yeah, because everybody laughs at this.
Yes.
Are books about
Potties.
potty books.
Potty humor.
Yeah, truly potty humor about like one's called Everyone Poops. Well, there's all kinds of stuff like that. There's one, who's the farting dog?
Walter.
Walter the farting dog. That's another
But then you
one.
move on to Captain Underpants for the bigger kids.
Captain Underpants, yeah. Here's a superhero that runs around in underwear.
Right.
So I mean, God, it's everywhere. So anyway, I found this book. It just cracked me up. On the back, it says, "It's a gas, the toot book that will tickle your funny bone. Does Dad toot? Yes. Does Mom toot? Of course. How about unicorns? Indeed, and you toot too. But that's okay because everyone toots."
I love it.
So, if you need to teach your child about bodily functions, I don't know how else to put it.
My favorite one was called "There's a Monster Under My Bed That Farts."
Oh, really?
Or what was the one? Sometimes you barf. We like that one too.
I like that one
The best
too.
line in that
Sometimes
one
you
was, "With any luck, you'll barf on your math test."
Oh, spread it around. Okay, did you hear that? If you barf on your math test,
You get to go home.
You get to go home. Maybe you'll get an A. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, so we won't read any of this, but I'll tell you what. Oh, all right.
With the rhinos.
We'll just leave you with a visual.
There you go.
Oh, the rhinos. Grandpa toots near Grandma, who doesn't hear the racket. But then she covers up her nose with her pretty purple jacket.
And it teaches you rhyming.
Yes.
What more do you need?
Yes. A rhyming tooth book.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yours
perfect.
for discovery at our library.
All right. So for my final
have to have
one,
something
real
funny.
quick, I know that the Disney, there's a bunch of Marvel series out right now that are really, really popular. But don't forget to read too. So we have this is actually novelization, like a book, a novel about Loki. So we just watched the Loki TV series, which was a lot of fun. And so if you were a fan of that, I highly recommend. Of course, we have a bunch of graphic novels with our superheroes. So it's unusual to find a novel about one that's not, comic book based. So if you want to read more about Loki, this was published by Marvel Studios. So Loki, Where Mischief Lies. It's a fun one I found in the teen one.
Excellent. Well, yours sounded good.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yours is
Mine is
a toot.
a toot. Does Loki toot?
Sure does.
I don't know.
It's mischievous.
Mischievous. All right, on that note, we at least left you on a good book. And sorry about the silliness, but no, we're not.
No, it's
I'm
good.
not.
I bet you any money somebody's going to request
As
that
soon
book right
someone's going to request it. I'm going to
fly
get
off
it
the shelf.
cataloged, and somebody's going to be lucky to be reading this at nighttime. Nighttime bedtime story.
Bedtime story.
All right, we'll see you for
See
November.
you next time.